If I'm dropping $2 million in your pocket to play football, you're going to come in
ready to go.
Ready to go.
And sometimes it's just the system, though, too. Right. I'll tell you a good story about that. When Steve Spurrier was coaching in Washington, he brought his playbook in from Florida. They only had 2 pass protections.
Oh, yeah?
They only had 2.
Huh.
Never had a hot route.
All right.
Didn't believe in a hot route.
Huh.
Yeah. They were getting laughed at. The Redskins players were getting laughed at because they only had 2 pass protections. The quarterback was emptied the backfield, and the quarterback would be back there all by himself, and they couldn't protect him. The quarterback was getting creamed every down.
Right. That was Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins. That was it Joe Montana? Or was it no, Joe Montana was 49ers.
Mm-hmm. I think it's Theismann.
Theismann, yeah. That was Theismann. I don't remember him. Theismann was the one that got his ankle broke, wasn't it?
Leg
broke. Yeah,
Lawrence Taylor broke him on Monday Night Football.
I was watching that live, and you could hear it on the camera.
Ouch.
Yeah, you can see it like, oh my God. I mean, a couple million people go, ooh.
Among other things.
There was a collective, there was a negative air pressure at that moment in the United States because everybody was watching football that night go, ooh.
Yeah. They were one our cookies.
Things like that though, I mean, those are accidents. Those happen. Because I can't remember the defensive guy that fell on his leg, but he was like...
Oh, that was Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor. He got up and started pointing.
He started pointing and running waving for the medic.
Yeah, because...
Ouch.
He hurt his leg. He hurt Joe Theismann's leg break.
Yes.
Let's see. When they made the run to the... for several years there, but when they made the run to the Super Bowl, their lineman was known as the Hogs, which those of us in Arkansas took issue with that.
That was a joke. Joe Bugle was a former Arkansas assistant, so
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now, you ever heard the story of the 5 o'clock club?
I heard that.
Well, early in Joe Gibbs' tenure in Washington, the Hogs and John Riggins would go drinking. They'd have beers in a training shed on Redskins property. They called themselves the 5 o'clock club.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Gibbs found out and told them, no, you can't do it on Redskin property. So they took it over the fence and started drinking up after practice in the parking lot.
In the parking lot, yeah. Okay.
Now, you've heard the story about first time Gibbs met Riggins, right? Riggins had been retired. He retired after the 79 season to go.
Oh, now I knew that story, yeah.
Now, when Joe became the coach in Washington, Joe showed up. He saw Riggins. He'd been out hunting all morning. And he had these double-barrel shotguns. And he says, come on, coach, come on in the house. And Riggins grabs some beer. He tosses the beer at Gibbs and he says, no, thanks, I don't drink. He gave back to him, so he drank them both. And the first thought of Gibbs' mind was, oh, my God, this guy's a nutcase. This guy's a loon.
Mm-hmm.
So they get talking, and Riggins looks over at Gibbs and he says, coach, you better get me back. I'll make you famous. And Gibbs is thinking, this guy's got to be from Pluto or something. This guy's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And he made him famous.
I remember distinctly the story that Riggins told of the year before they won the Super Bowl, or 2 years before they won the Super Bowl. He had retired.
Mm-hmm. That was in 79. He retired in 80.
And he listened to the Super Bowl on radio on his ranch out at the campfire. And then the next year,
Gibbs
he was playing it.
Yeah, because...
But yeah, he retired when he was still